Welcome back, guys. Today's March 7th, 2018, and it's Wednesday. Happy hump day. Alright, guys, I didn't mean to scare you. Well, just a little bit. But I guess to start off the show, yeah, I woke up this morning and I scared myself. I mean, in a sense that, like, yeah, I looked at the crypto market and, you know, the cryptocurrency market cap, and I see everything in red, double-digit red, and I'm like, buy Litecoin, buy. But anyway, after I did that, I was like, oh shit, man, you know, I'm again starting to scare myself a little bit. Some of these predictions, some of these things I'm talking about are actually coming true, and you know, I see this, and then, you know, you know, when someone was, I don't know who the fuck was asking me yesterday if I follow Q, and again, I answered with, like, yeah, I kind of take that with a grain of salt. So, for example, I also have been asked about, like, Cliff High, and again, take that with a grain of salt, because again, what was he pushing? 13,888. What the fuck is that? Where are we? We didn't even fucking make it anywhere close to that, okay? I listen to Bix Weird, and I used to fucking be hardcore Bix, hardcore, you know, Road to Ruda, hardcore fucking Cliff High way back in the day, okay? Way back. But, you know, the more I really get into the space and do my own thing and realize and still listen to them and shit like that from time to time, every time I listen to them, I'm like, man, if anything, these guys, Bix is like a corporate show. If anything, maybe Cliff High is either A, talking out of his ass, or maybe he has an agenda. You know, and shit like that. And again, maybe it's just my paranoid ass. Who the fuck knows? Who really gives a fuck? The point I'm making is that, yeah, I've already said that 3 times, is that ever since I've been making these videos and just, again, putting my words where my mouth is, I hope I said it right, I have come to realize that, yeah, you know, all I'm doing in order to provide this information, in order to provide my perspective and my, you know, yeah, my perspective on this whole thing is just kind of using the facts, using history, and going about with what we already know, what we already see, and what we don't know, and looking into that, and again, deciphering all this information, playing detective, and doing it the right way. And at the end of the day, by the right way, meaning is that we actually use what's out there and create and formulate an idea, as opposed to just creating an idea out of fucking thin air, or collecting a bunch of words from the interspace or the internet, and then formulating your own idea with that, which is, you know, again, what some of these guys end up doing. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, at all, but you know, right now, you know, we're in a space. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember my older videos, you know, when I kept bringing up the Wolf of Wall Street, when I kept bringing up the penny stock era, when I kept bringing, you know, that's where we are now. And so it's very, very easy for anyone to give financial advice, for anyone to fucking, you know, think they know what they're doing, for you know, anyone to be in this space and be a fucking Leonardo DiCaprio and fucking pump, or fucking shill, or whatever. There's very, very few of us out here that actually sit and talk and figure all this stuff out. Look, one of the main motherfuckers that I listen to a lot, there's 3 guys, okay? These 3 motherfuckers that are really into this space, okay? Hardcore, 100%, and they really, there's a bunch of people I listen to. They're all great, and you hear me mention them all the time. But right now, you should, I mean, really, if you're just blockchain and, you know, technology based, and you want to fucking push this shit towards the, you know, future, and you're in that camp, you should be listening to Ivan on Tech, Box Mining, Michael from Box Mining, I'm repeating it over and over again because these are the guys that you should be listening to. Remember, Ivan on Tech, Michael from Box Mining, and Peter from Decentralized TV. Those are your 3 main guys right there. Now, again, it's not to say you can't listen to everybody like me, or Bix, or Cliff, or J-Snip, or anyone. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But if you really, you know, listen to someone like me, listen to, you know, these other guys that I just mentioned right now, and, you know, things like that, you'll start quickly realizing that either A, you can go down the conspiracy theory route, and, you know, again, this is like throwing a fucking dart in the air with your eyes closed, or B, You know, go down the real tech history route, you know, using your fucking brain. And again, when you're throwing that fucking dart, first of all, you'll have the thing right here, and you'll be able to throw the dart. In fact, you'll probably be able to even place the dart in the fucking bullseye. Okay? And that's the plan here. That's the plan. There's no reason to fucking be throwing these darts into the fucking air without fucking knowing anything. There's just too much information out there. Period. And this stuff, even though it's ripe with conspiracy, ripe with all of these motherfucking things, you know, I'm beyond crazy conspiracy, okay? But at the end of the day, if you're just following, you know, history, if you're just following your intuition, if you're just, you know, if you know where this is going, if you're confident enough in knowing where this is going, you don't need all this speculation crap. So, for example, to go back to what I was saying at the very beginning, boom! You know what I mean, to scare you guys, but, you know, it's, you know, what I was just saying yesterday, I think it was yesterday's video or something, you know, when I was saying, hey, you know, get ready for the bear. Get ready to fucking, you know, I was wrong, and we're gonna fucking be in a bear market for at least a little while. And why? And I explained why. It's because, you know, none of this is these markets, even though we think that we're the clout and we're, you know, the fucking 10 people, you know, watching these videos and in this space. Look, I know exaggerating. There's more than 10 people. But, you know, we think that we're the only fucking thing in the fucking world and that we're fucking running this shit already. Listen. This whole space, this whole crypto space is... like, imagine a cell in my whole body. It's nothing in comparison to, like, the rest of the fucking world economy and everything that's going on right now. So, no matter how many whales, how many this or whatever, you know, right now, Bitcoin volatility, Bitcoin transactions, all this shit's at the lowest of the lows. All these cryptocurrencies, all these things are at, you know, very low movement rate right now, or whatever you want to call it. And the thing is because, you know, all these are speculative items, or still are in that space. But again, it's like buying stock in Apple in the 80s, and sure, it's a speculative vehicle, but if you did your homework, you already know that all you had to do was just put that shit down, put it in your safe, and 10 years later, Apple was going to be something. 15 years later, you know, 20 years later, you're sitting pretty. Same thing, okay? And that's the thing with all this technology. So when you people, when you guys out there right now are, you're just, you know, coding, doing a little coin here, investing a little there and stuff like that, you know, you guys are like, we're all the first ones with the first Apple computers, you know. We bought ours at fucking Radio Shack, okay? That's where we're at right now with all this. When we have our hardware wallets, when we have our Exodus wallets, when we're doing what we're doing, we're literally playing with the first Apple computer that we built our fucking selves for the most part, okay? So that's how far we are from mainstream adoption still. And right now, you know, again, just like going back to that time, you know, the people that are getting involved in the space are the corporate entities, and they're getting into the space faster than the people are. Why? Because, well, they're the ones that are eventually going to create these products for the people. Now, and you know, we've already been down this route a million motherfucking times before. All right? So, again, back to red, and why I'm gonna see even more motherfucking red. And again, when I saw some of these coins today take such a fucking dip this morning, or whatever the fuck it is, I woke up today, I wasn't surprised. Remember what I already told you guys, and what I feel is everything's gonna go. I'm waiting. I sold, you know, pretty much all my altcoin situation. Anything that, you know, in which, you know, I would have already been losing money. I'm not losing any money. Whatever altcoins I have is stuff that I bought way back when, and no matter how far they drop, I'm going to be okay. But for the most part, I've already I took my profits and all this shit. And when I bought some Litecoin today, where the fuck do you think I got that from, okay? All right. And it's just, you know, trading in one for the other. I already know Litecoin ain't going to drop any further. If it drops to 140, I'm good. It's okay. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? It's not really going to drop. It's like Bitcoin. No matter how much that drops, even if it drops to, again, I'm going to say here, around $7,000 to $8,000. That's like the next, you know, drop target, whatever. Don't be surprised. Buy. In fact, you know, thank God, you know, whoever the fuck that it dropped down, you know, one last fucking time. Because this is, you know, I think this is going to be it here, in the sense of, like, you know, we're going to hit bottom. And remember what I told you guys, all this is, you know, I've been telling you guys for a while, all this is very stringent, all this is very parallel to what's going to happen with the stock market. So right now we see this, everything's down. What the fucking thing is happening with the stock market at the same time? Gold, silver, and all these other things. Gold and silver should be up right now, and they're not. Everything's down, really down. So remember, I'm expecting, and we're all expecting in a sense, okay? Because we can all feel it. We all know this. That's why we've been into this space for a very long time, okay? It's been due a crash. And we know what's been due? A crash, okay? And that's what's coming soon. Coming to a theater near you. Don't get scared. But again, it's not going to be a crash of epic proportions. It's not going to be the crash. It's not going to be the Great Depression crash. It's not going to be any of these crashes. It's going to be a hard crash, don't get me wrong. But, you know, this guy's, by this guy I mean Trump. Trump is setting everything in motion and putting everything in place for a soft landing. And he's holding back, you know, the reins of this runaway carriage as much as he can in order to keep everything even keel or up or whatever the fuck, fake, phony, false, manipulated, until he can, you know, wrestle it down. But remember, the powers that be are just trying to fucking, you know, bring everything down. Fuck it. And he is trying to wrestle it for the fucking market not to go down. Whether we agree with it or not, again, you know, in hindsight, it's a good thing that he is doing that. And then he that's his plan, to keep pumping it up. And again, this is what I think is going to happen. I mean, because there's no way in hell that we're going to have a fucking market crash to, let's say, 10,000, you know, remember, we're at 26,000 points in the Dow. There's no way we're going to fucking drop to like 10K Dow, and all of a sudden gold is going to go to 10K. It's just not going to happen. As much as we know it should be happening, and that's the next steps, and this is what's supposed to be happening, it's not happening. It's just not going to fucking happen, not anytime soon. If it does, then again, this throws a monkey wrench into what everyone is talking about, what I'm talking about, what everyone in this space is talking about, what a lot of people are talking about. Well, except for a few, you know, the ones that are the doomsday sayers that have been fucking saying this for fucking a millennia now. Actually, like many years. But again, they're the only ones that will get their wish, assuming everything fucking crashes to the fucking ground. But I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just too many cogs in this machine, and we're just one of the cogs. And now at this point in time, forget what you're hearing with the fucking trade war, forget what you're hearing with all this, remember, all this fake news. The reality is that, again, if we fall, so does the rest of the world. So if our economy falls, so does China, so does Russia, so does whatever. And so that's the thing, we're all trying to kind of keep ourselves up. And again, there is going to be a crash, a world crash. You know what I mean? It just is. It's just one of those things that's going to happen. But because of how everything is, it's still manipulated and everything. You know, the way the system is still set up, it's not going to be a total end-all crash. It's just not. I don't think it is. And again, don't quote me on this. Who the fuck really knows? But this is really what I think. Okay. So again, like I was saying in the last episode, feed the bear. Feed the bear. So right now, the lower the price goes, the more you should be buying. And buy in increments, okay? Because right now, we're in a time where it's going to be going up and down and up and down. And whenever you see it up, just hold. Because you already know it's going to go back down, and just follow that, okay? Because we're in March, April. And by April, May, June, July, that's it. It's going to be way too fucking late. We're already way off to the races, okay? And even though I thought we were going to be off to the races this month, listen, all the fucking indicators are saying that that is not what's going to happen. In fact, what's going to happen is a complete opposite, the reversal effect of an even bigger dip, and we're seeing it right now. So, again, hedge your bets. Start doing your homework. Start figuring out what the fuck you want to put your money in, invest in, that whole thing, okay? Don't invest in altcoins right now for a million gazillion reasons, okay? All right? Figure out what the bottoms to whatever altcoin it is that you want to invest in, and once you get to that bottom, then invest. For now, stay on the sidelines. For now, incrementally buy some Bitcoin, buy some Litecoin, buy the good assets that you know are gonna fucking be around for a long time. Gold, silver, real gold, real silver, okay? Not any paper derivatives or commodity, anything like that. No. The real physical shit, okay? Do that. Because this is the time to be doing this. This has been the time for a long time, but this is the real time to be doing this. This, I really do think, is the last lull before the fucking humongous pump up. Because, again, everything that we fucking keep seeing in the news, whether it's political, whether it has, you know, the government, you know, money, our monetary system, financial, whatever, not just in this country, but any country right now, whether you're in Canada, Australia, it doesn't matter. Those things are happening. And they're not good. They're all not good. All the news is never not good. I mean, all the news is always not good. That's that. Then in the crypto space, you know, we've been getting news every fucking day for fucking over a month now, and it's almost all been good news. Yet we're not seeing any pumps up. Okay. And as one of the other YouTubers was saying yesterday, right now the volatility volatility when it comes to, like, you know, buy, sell, purchase, you know, like all of the coins, especially Bitcoin, is an all-time low for the most part, okay? Hence why the fees are also very low. So, you know, right now we're in the real calm before the storm, okay? The real calm before the storm, all right? If anything, we have not yet hit the hurricane yet. We think we have, but it hasn't. I mean, the hurricane's still offshore where it's about to hit us, okay? And again, it's going to be a good hurricane, okay? We are prepared for the hurricane. Not everybody, but we are. And if anyone's ever been through a natural disaster before, it's not a big motherfucking deal, okay? It really isn't. As long as you're prepared, you're good to go. If anything, it's an adventure. It's fun. Knock on wood. Nothing happens. But anyway, yeah. So, I guess I'm gonna end today's video with this. I mean, today's video is just, I don't even know what the fuck today's video is. It's just kind of like a reiteration or re-emphasizing of, you know, re-emphasizing of information and knowledge, you know, for you guys, in the sense that, like, again, believe in yourselves, believe in the homework and the work that you guys do, and it's all about patience, okay? So right now, okay, this is how you get those Lambos, okay? This is how we're gonna get those Lambos, this is how we're gonna get millionaires, this is how we're gonna do all this stuff, so that later on, when we do have our fat pockets, okay, or we're happy, we're, you know, we've reached that goal or whatever the fuck it is, you know, each one is an individual and different in this journey. But once we reach that, you know, we can literally sit back and be like, damn, I did that. I did I did all this. All this, I did it, but it took a lot of fucking work to get here. This is the work part, okay? This is what we're doing right now, okay? Because the guy that became a crypto millionaire overnight, again, if anyone knows anything about life, if they just got it like that, they're gonna lose it like that, like we see it a million times over, because this is the way it is. But if you got it through hard work, through using this, and you already know the formula, and guess what? If you lose it, it's again because you kept gambling or you fucked up. Yeah, I'm talking to myself here. But again, it'll be worth it because it was on your terms 100% of the time. You knew what you were fucking doing and so forth. And again, like in my case, I didn't fucking lose everything, you know, another story for another day. But it doesn't really motherfucking matter because I still learned all the skills in order to get myself back to the top. And again, same goes for all of you guys, okay? That's what makes all this exciting. And again, why this space represents one word over everything, okay? Freedom. Sovereignty. Period. I know it's 2 words, but that's it. That's it, okay? That's what the blockchain represents. That's what Bitcoin represents. That's what all this represents, okay? And if that's the reason you're in this space, then you're in this space for life, period. And the money is, you already know, is always going to be there. But we're in it for a different reason. We're in it for the fight, okay? The freedom, the sovereignty, not just for ourselves, but for everybody, okay? All right. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thanks for listening to my fucking rants, as always. I really do appreciate it. I mean, more than you could ever fucking imagine. Okay? I'm at 405 subscribers. Okay? It's awesome. Fuck it. I'm gonna see if I can count them as we go along. Why not? It's really cool. I really appreciate it. And yeah, guys. Okay, that's it. It's time to go. Fuck. 20 minutes almost. All right? Thank you guys so much. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please comment, and please, for the love of God, be good, spread good, be amazing humans, and pay it forward, okay? No matter what, okay? Even if all you can afford is to help walk an old lady across the street, do it. Just fucking do it. That could be your fucking mother, okay? Or your sister. Or your grandma. Alright guys. See you guys mañana. Oh, and again, you guys should really check this place out, okay? I'm telling you. They have the most amazing blue milkshakes.